He's resisting everything. Twice resisted the slow, resisted my root, resisted my dot. I went down to, I'm 35% health. I am gonna die. Hey everybody, and welcome to Noob's Saga. This is a new YouTube channel that I am starting to document my adventures through games that I enjoy playing. A lot of them are, right now I'm playing a classic or semi-classic version of EverQuest. I'm playing on the Project Quarm server, so we are in the Kunark era currently, but you can't really call this classic because there are several quality of life updates that the GMs have made just to make the game a little more friendly for folks, a little more respectful of our time, because most people who enjoy this game are probably my age, mid-30s, or older. And we don't have all day to be doing stuff, on in games. So that's just kind of a little bit about what I am doing in this particular context. So I'm playing a shaman, currently level 45, and you might be wondering, why are you starting a YouTube channel to document the journeys of a level 45 shaman? Typically, when we see video series or something like this, you'll see people starting at level 1. Well, I just didn't think of that. I came to this server about a month ago, just wanting to kind of rekindle the old flame that is EverQuest, one of my favorite games of all time. I found this game originally when I was, like 11 or 12 years old. Who is this guy? And I immediately I was hooked. I just loved it, absolutely loved it. The immersion, believe it or not, the graphics, the music, the breadth of the world. There's just so much to this game, especially back then, that just makes it super desirable. Like, there was nothing else like it at the time. So, basically, due to the fact that this game left such a lasting impression on me as a youngster, and other things that have happened in my life over the past couple of years, I just really wanted to come back to this. So thankfully, my amazing wife built me a PC that can run this game, and it doesn't take a lot. You can probably run this game on a potato, but she built me a PC because she's amazing. And here I am, Schnoogins, the level 45 Barbarian Shaman. And you can see here that I am just on the cusp of level 46. I'm about 87% of the way through. So the way I figure it, I've got just a baker's dozen kills before I get myself to level 46, and then all sorts of awesome things are going to open up for me. I'm going to be able to participate in some raids that my guild does on a weekly basis, which means I'll be able to upgrade some of my gear, hopefully get some items that I need for my shaman epic weapon quest. I realize too that none of this, some of this may make zero sense to you if you've never played EverQuest before, but I'm assuming that if you're watching this, you're probably familiar with EverQuest. You've probably played this before, so I'm just going to move forward with the assumption that anybody watching this at this point is familiar with the game. So what I'm doing right now, I'm in Grobb, and I'm just going to start killing some troll bashers. I'm going to kill them until I get myself to level 46 at least, and I hope to make a little bit of plat along the way, because spells are expensive and gear is expensive. So, you can never really have too much, at least in my opinion, you can never really have too much money. I've never been one of those players who has just had tens of thousands of platinum pieces. I've always kind of been a poor player, even when I played back on the live servers back in the day when I was really young. Um, I never had a level 60 character. The highest I got was like a level 57 or 58 Beast Lord who had his epic because I was in a guild who helped me get that epic. But I've always kind of struggled financially in this game, so I'm kind of in this phase of wanting to hoard as much plat as I can, so that I can save it for gear upgrades, for spells, and then maybe down the line, some gear for any alt characters that I might want to create. But what we're doing here, we're in Grobb. I need to get need to get my spells up. I've got some buffs on myself currently, but I want to get my dots up. I need to get my heal over time up, and just kind of get my spell bar situated. And at level 45, I'm really happy about this. I just purchased this Jaundice Bone Bracer, which has been I was hesitant to do that. I wasn't sure if it was going to be worth the money, because it basically took all the money that I had saved up over the past 45 levels or 44 levels. But so far, it has been a huge boon to me in terms of leveling, both solo and in groups. So I'm pretty happy about it. I'm just going to rearrange my spells a little bit here. And I'm just going to showcase the process of killing these troll guards, getting myself up to level 46, and kind of go from there. I really enjoy playing this game, and I really enjoy watching other people play this game. When I'm soloing, I do a lot of like watching other people's videos. Um, I love to watch I started watching out Super Bits and Bob. Of course, he's a classic Shaman EverQuest video content creator from back in the day. I've watched a lot of AC Gamer, Wreck-It Rogue, Classic EverQuest, Sage Freak, all these dudes. Just super fun to watch, and motivated me to get back into this game, and also inspired me to want to start to make some videos of my own. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. I know this is off to a slow start. I haven't done anything. I'm just metting up, trying to get my mana to where I want it to be. I have one open spell slot. What should I put there? Should I put? Um, let's go with. I think I already strength buffed my pet, but I feel like that's gonna be something I'm gonna continually need to refresh as I'm here grinding. So without further ado, let's see if we can go pull one of these guards. Yeah, all right, here we go. Here, one is coming. Here's the Pather, the Roamer, guard Sutok. So we're gonna start off with a slow. We're gonna slow him, pull him back into this tunnel, our little safe space. Hooray! My slow landed. Gonna have the pet attack. I'm also gonna just lay some dots on him, just to be safe. And then I'm just gonna start casting away with this Jaundice Bone Bracer. I have it just bound to my number 5 on the keyboard. But what this is, it's a free, no mana, 8-second cast time, cast Winter's Roar, which is a direct damage spell. It's supposed to do up to 263 damage or so. It hit him for 40 damage the first time, which not ideal. There we go, 263 full damage. So I'm just going to continue to burn him down this way. Eventually he's going to run, so... Oh, I probably should have put Root up for when he tries to run. He resisted that one. Come on. My dot wore off. Alright, this is not going great. This is not a good showing for my first fight on the channel. But that's what EverQuest is, you know? Sometimes it goes your way, sometimes things go your way, and many times it does not. This game is unforgiving. Even on Quarm, where we have all these quality life updates, it's not an easy game to play. It's not something that's, it's not an ARPG, we'll put it that way. It's not a hack and slash that you can just mow down mobs and get sick loot all the time. There's significant time invested with this. There's strategy that you have to consider. There's other people you have to consider. I mean, this is the most dynamic game I think that I've ever played, and in 20 plus years of gaming, I can't think of much else that requires so much of the player to be aware of and consider and just take stock of in order to be successful. So right now he's running away. He gets it. You know, when they get to mobs get to a certain level of health, they're just gonna run. You better run, you filthy guard. I don't know why I turned auto attack off. Hopefully we can burn him down before we aggro another guard. Okay. There we go. Basher Suit Talk down. And we've got 9 gold, 7 copper. We've got... What we got? A long sword. Rough value is 12 plat. Round shield, a plat and a half. Intense necklace, about 2 plat. Well, plus 5 HP, that's not bad. I mean, if I wanted to make a low-level character and just throw one of these on them, that would... It wouldn't be great, but it could possibly make a difference between life and death for a low-level character in this game. Which is crazy, you know, to think if you're used to playing a modern-day RPG, you would think 5 HP is nothing. It's not going to do anything. And it's not great, even in this game, it's not great, but it could make the difference between life and death. That's what's so cool about this. Every little bit counts. So I'm actually going to go ahead and pull the next one, because I have this bracer now that allows me to deal this direct damage with no mana cost. I am going to be able to kill significantly faster than I was able to previously, where I was just dotting and having my, using my damage over time spell, Scourge, a disease dot, Venom of the Snake, a poison spell, and just burning mobs down slowly that way. Because each of these spells costs a decent amount of mana, including like if I do my slow and both dots, that's easily like 30% of my mana right there. So the fact that I can deal this damage with no mana cost is pretty sweet. I think it's gonna make a big difference for me in the long run. But we're gonna go ahead and pull Basher Raz. Oh, you son of a... Why? Why Basher Razbaz? Why did you have to see me? So my pet has his aggro right now. I'm gonna slow him, he'll aggro me, and oh! My slow landed, fantastic. I'm gonna hit him with my disease dot, Scourge. See that? That took down 10% of my mana. Venom of the Snake, that'll probably take another 10%. 72 down to 60, okay, so 9%. So we got our dots on, we got our slow. Let's just start burning them down with the Winter's Roar now, with the John Dispel Bracer's Winter's Roar. Every time it hits, if it hits for full damage, it takes it down to 10%. Which again, you know, if you're coming from a game where you kill mobs, you just blast through monsters and you kill everything in one shot, this is not that impressive. But for this game, a 10% reduction in health on a mob at level 45 it's not insignificant. You know, it makes a big difference. I think we'll get one more cast off on him. Oh goodness, he's running. I'm going to say we don't need to waste any mana on our root and emit 1%. Perfect. Okay, flute this guy. Oh! I have never seen this before, a gold ring. Okay, nothing crazy, just a fun plat. Oh, Bazak, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm killing your guards, brother, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Anything for X. Alright, this guy, I need to get better at pulling these guys, because they just aggro me. I get too close, I get aggro, before I have gotten my flow off. Wow, I'm actually amazed that all 3 of my attempts so far at slowing these guys have landed, because I was here killing them yesterday, and that's exactly what happened. Your target resisted the spell. I had one of these bashers resist like 3 spells in a row, and so I was just sitting here getting beat on, getting the snot beat out of me, and I was doing like no damage to him. It was not the situation that I had envisioned when I first got here. So today I'm happy that things are going a lot smoother for me. There, my spell got interrupted because even though he's blowed, he's still kind of he's beating the crap out of me. Alright, there we go. We landed our direct damage spell. We'll get one more off on him. That should take him down to 4% from here. Oh, no, he's too far away. Alright, we're gonna root. We're gonna root him. Let's root him. Yeah, gosh. He resisted. Okay, thank goodness for my pet. So this is great. I mean, I've killed three guards so far. So I've got about 1% X per guard, and went from 87 to 90, and I'm getting like, I mean, I looted 3 plat just from his body, and then each of those drops. I mean, the sword, in theory, is worth 12 plat. The round shield, in theory, is worth 1.5 plat, and the necklace, in theory, is worth 2 plat. That may vary. These numbers may vary depending on the faction you have with the vendor you're trying to sell to, and the charisma level of your character. Right now, I have charisma is only 55. You see, it's red too because I have an item I'm wearing that gives me -5 charisma. So if I have this on, I'm definitely not getting that 12 platinum price. I actually tested this out earlier on selling some of these items to a vendor in Freeport that I conned indifferent to. So I wasn't, not the worst faction, not the best, just kind of right dead smack in the middle. And without my Paw of Apollo on, and with my charisma buff, glamour, with that, I think I was able to sell these swords for about 9 plat. I can't remember what I sold the shields for, or the necklaces, but it's definitely, I'm not selling these things for as much as they say they're worth here. Let's just put it that way. So, maybe 85-90% of the value that is displayed here in my UI is what I'm actually getting for it, which is still, you know, uh, pretty good. It all adds up, especially considering I'm getting 3 plat for looting the corpse. So I've killed the 3 main spawns. There's the one patrol guard Sutop that was here, and he comes all the way basically here to the Priest of Discord where he's at. I killed Basher. I forget his name now, but the guy who's here, and then also the one up here on this hill. I think from what I read on the P99 wiki, these guys are like on a 24-minute respawn timer. But I'm not on P99. I'm on Project Quarm, and I don't know if that respawn timer holds true here as well. So, on one hand, I kind of want to go try to find another Basher to pull and kill, just to keep the X rolling in and continue to get loot those items for plat. But on the other hand, I can't really afford to have another one of these guys spawn on me while I'm doing that, because as you saw, they tend to resist my spells a decent amount. Just here, they resisted my direct damage Winter's War spell. They resisted my root spell. That happens at least 25% of the time. So with me being at 66% health, 46% mana, that's a risky situation that I would like to avoid. Which, again, if you're coming to this and you've never played EverQuest before, or you've only played other videos, or other games, that doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal, because in most games these days you're crushing through stuff. You're just smashing everything that you come across. But in this, uh, every little bit counts. Every tiny little bit of everything that you could possibly imagine can help you or hurt you. So what I'm gonna do here, I've got my buffs up still. I do want to maybe give myself let's at least just put up my healing spell, or my heal over time. And I have this this other ability, this spell Cannibalize, which will allow me to convert my health into mana. So I have this macro that I learned from watching another shaman's video, where basically it's the candy dance on automatic. So basically, what happens is if I'm sitting down, I will stand up, which will allow me to cast my Cannibalize spell. Slash cast one allows you to cast the first spell in this spell gem slot. Pause 13, so I think that's 1.3 seconds is what that comes out to be. And then I sit down again. And then I just repeat the process. So I'm just going to go through that here in real time a couple of times. So I just saw the server tick up to, I get myself 53 mana. I'm going to wait for it to happen again. 53, 54. Right there is what I want to cannibalize. Now I'm up to 55. Wait for the server tick again. 6. Boom. Again, I'm at 58. Let's go one more time. 59. Cannibalize. Boom. So you can see my mana is going up, my health is going down, but because I have this chloroplast on, this heal over time, my health is going to regenerate at a faster rate than it normally would if I did not have this enhancement linked to me. So I'm feeling a little comfortable. I'm feeling a little cocky right now. Actually, I think I'm gonna go and try to find another troll to pull. You, handcuff. Oh, okay. Oh, crap. Alright, yeah. So, he saw me before I wanted him to. I'm sure he's fighting my pet. I'm gonna back my pet off. Calm down, pet. Come back to the safe area. Slow this guy. Spell was interrupted. How was my spell interrupted? I stopped moving, I cast it. Okay, we gotta slow up. Let's get a dot on him before he kills my pet. Once this dot lands, hopefully it does, he will wow. Yeah, he should aggro me. Go with the next dot, then with a snake. Boom. And we'll start nuking him down. You can see though, these dudes hit hard. And he's hitting me for 86 there. If I didn't have the slow, I would not be having a good time. I would be dying a lot faster. 83, like you could, my dots are hitting him for 25, 59 per tick. He's hitting me for 83. Not fair. Not fair at all. Alright. There we go. 4 guards down. I'm at 92% experience. So you kind of get the gist of what I'm trying to do here. I'm just going to keep on rolling. And then we'll come back when I'm right as I'm about to ding 46. If you're an EverQuest veteran, you know ding means that's kind of the thing you say when you when you get to a new level. And there's a whole like little ceremony that goes along with that. You have a sound that plays. You tell people that you're going to group with, or you tell your guild, or whoever, I just ding ding whatever level you got to. And it's funny because this game it has its own vernacular, like, and I've never seen this anywhere else in any other type of game. But there's such a specific verbiage that people use for everything that happens in this game. We have, when you get the level, it's ding 46, and then your group or your guild will reply and they'll say grats, which is short for congratulations. And there's so many examples of that in this game that is so specific, and it's crazy to think that language, that verbiage, has persisted since the inception of this game in 1999. Like, playing it now in 2025, it's almost like picking back up from when I was a kid. There are some slight differences, but I am just having such a blast playing this game as a 35-year-old, just as much as I did when I was 11 or 12. Even despite the harsh graphics, this doesn't look, this is not up to snuff compared to today's standards. But you don't care. That's the thing. Like, if you played this game originally, or even if you're trying it for the first time, like, that's not the appeal. The graphics are not really the appeal of the game anymore. It's It's the interaction you have with the environment that you're in. It's the interactions you have with other people that you're playing with that just make this game such a special experience that you can't. I haven't really been able to replicate anywhere else, even on other MMOs like World of Warcraft. So anyway, yeah, that's my little rant over for now. I'll come back when I'm like at 99% experience, just to show you what that Dean experience is like, and then we'll probably call it after that for video number 1. See you guys in a bit. Okay, we're back. 99% experience, so one more good kill should get us to level 46. I wish that I was recording some of those other kills that I just had, because the ones that I did record were, fairly easy, fairly safe and simple. The last 3 or so that I had were a little bit more harrowing. I actually had to zone out once because my HP got. Oh, here he comes. Dang it. My HP got down to like 10. And I don't even mean 10%. I mean like 10 HP out of 1336. I was so close to dying. Well, this might be one of those attempts, because here we go. He's just whooping on me. What? Did somebody buff these guards or something? Did somebody hit them with a haste? What is going on? I can't even land a slow on him. Resist. Are you kidding me? He resists twice in a row. You've got to be kidding me. He should not be hitting this fast. Somebody came in and hasted this guy. I can almost guarantee it. I can almost guarantee somebody coming in and freaking did not want me killing these guards, and so he's resisting everything. Twice resisted the slow, resisted my root, resisted my dot. I went down to, I'm 35% health. I'm gonna die. This is insane. If I die instead of getting level 46 off of this, I don't know what I'm gonna do. There's nothing I can do really, but I think we're safe. I think we're gonna make it. Again, resist the Winter's Roar spell. You're kidding. What is going on with this guy? Twice in a row. This guy should not be resisting this much unless somebody buffed his ass. Sometimes, there we go, ding 46. Sometimes people like to grieve other players by making their life harder. Maybe I'm just reading too much into it, because the past like 3 or 4 card kills that I had have been way more difficult than the ones that I recorded originally, but that's neither here nor there. We are now level 46 and officially eligible to start raiding. Got a decent amount of plat here. I've got a decent amount of swords and fine steel stuff to sell. So I'm going to go do that and end the episode here, everybody. Thank you for watching episode 1 of Noob's Saga. If there's any other games you think it would be fun for me to check out, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep grinding away here on Schnoogins and see if I can get this guy to level 60 and continue to have tons of fun playing EverQuest here on Project Quarm. Alright everybody, until next time, peace.